What's up, you all? So today I am going to be taking you all with me as I go and get the Aqua Gold dermaneedling procedure. This is something that I have been researching for a while now, specifically microneedling, but this is a different type. Apparently it is like cocktail that they mix up specifically for your skin, and it's supposed to penetrate beneath the dermis and really just directly inject a bunch of nutrients along with any other thing that you may have skin concerns for. When I was doing my research, I seen a ton of other people sharing their process more so for aging purposes, and I didn't see too many people sharing them getting this procedure to help with acne scarring. So as you all know, I have acne and have been dealing with cystic acne and things of that nature for some time. I figured I would take you all along with me on this journey and see if this is something that is working, if I'll get it in the future, and just to see if it helps with texture and scarring. So I wanted to come out here in the natural light and just give you all a quick peek at how my skin is looking. I've already checked in with the nurse because I'm going to a med spa to get this done, and she gave me the green light to go ahead and film this as I get it done. So I'll be sure to make sure that she can give you all a little bit more detail into what exactly this thing is. I am not an esthetician, dermatologist, or any of that, so I'll let her give you all the breakdown and the details on exactly what this is and how it works. So yeah, this is what my skin is currently looking like. I have no makeup on. As you can see, my texture is a little bit bumpy. That is from scarring from previous acne, but there's no direct inflammation. I normally break out along my cheek, my chin, and you'll see I have one pimple, but it's not super inflamed or anything. And then I also have a little scar right here on my nose, and I didn't even pick that with my finger. That was with I was trying to get a blackhead out with like a Q-tip instead of using my hand or like a tool, and I still managed to scar. I'm just someone who scars very easily, so I'm really hoping that this Aqua Gold microneedling procedure, it really helps even out the texture and just get my skin back in a stable state. I feel like now I have a pretty good washing routine, cleansing routine that is working, where I don't get a ton of breakouts like I previously did. So that's why now I am really focusing on texture and getting it back to an even skin tone. So yeah, this is what my face is looking like. No foundation. I just have a little brow powder on and a little lash because it's Sunday, and so I am self-caring it up and just, you know, doing some things as a little pick-me-up because I don't normally get dressed during the week. So on the weekend, I try to do something to just, you know, feel good and girly. So yeah, this is what my skin is looking like. And I'll come back and check in with you all after I get the procedure, let you all know how it felt, and then also come back and keep you all updated on if this is something I'm going to continue to get in the future, or yeah, just give you all the tea. So I'll see you in a bit. Bye. So we're going to go ahead and start with cleansing your face with some chlorhexidine so we can make sure that we get all the bacteria off. The chlorhexidine also will continue to clean for at least 6 hours after this. So that's why we go with this rather than alcohol, okay? Okay. It's super kind of strong. So once I get under your nose, just kind of hold your breath because it's really, really strong. Okay. All right, so let's just clean you off real good. As she was prepping my skin, I asked her thoughts about Botox because this facial has diluted Botox in it, and I was also curious about the effects it has on people of color skin. And to re-educate our community to know that these things are for us. They're preventative measures. That's what they are. We utilize these things to prevent our skin from aging aggressively. We might not have to start as early, but we absolutely should be doing the things. They're for all of us.
It's just that we need people that specialize in our type of skin because our skin is a lot different when you have melanin. So we'll do 2 tubes of blood, so that way we have enough of the plasma. Help if I unlock it first. Sure, girl, problem. Okay. And that's our liquid gold that we're going to be utilizing for growth factor, okay?
Okay.
So when we're talking about the risks, we are utilizing needles, right? One of the risks associated with them, of course, is pain. So we've utilized the topical to make sure that we anesthetize your skin so that way it's comfortable for you. If at any time you feel as though it's getting pokey or sharp, you just let me know and we'll give you a little bit more of that topical to make sure you're comfortable, okay? All right, anytime we break the integrity of the skin, there's always a risk of infection. We shouldn't have to worry about anything related to infection because we have taken extra precautions utilizing aseptic technique with the handling of all of the serums and things that we're doing, and then also prepping the skin with the chlorhexidine to make sure that we remove all of the antimicrobials, and then the chlorhexidine will also work on your skin for about 6 hours afterwards to minimize any bacterial growth, okay? Pain, bleeding, and bruising. Anytime we break the integrity of the skin, there's always a risk of bleeding and bruising. Most of the time, the bleeding with this device is, there's such tiny 24 karat gold pins, or channels we should call them, that you're not going to extract a significant amount of blood from it. However, you can notice some bleeding on the skin. And if we do, that's okay. It means that we are doing it appropriately at the appropriate depth. This is the Aqua Gold device, and as you can see, we fill this channel up, or this container up, with all of the things that we're utilizing within your concoction. And then there's 24 karat micro needling pens. Once we take the cap off, you'll be able to see them, and that's what's distributing the actual product into your skin. And they have little channels in them so that as it pokes into the skin, with the motion that it makes, it extracts the liquid underneath the skin, okay? So that's that. Let's talk about results. So anytime, you know, we're new together, this is a new partnership, so I can't say that, oh my gosh, after this first result you're going to get, or after this first treatment you're going to get the most miraculous results. That would be setting an unrealistic expectation. But we do know that micro injuries to the skin create collagen and cell overturn. We do know that PRP helps to also distribute growth factor, which causes your own skin with its own, you know, how do I call it, with your own products, right, for lack of a better word, to create your own collagen and your own cell turnover.
And this is why this is better than regular microneedling?
It goes deeper, and it's better than regular microneedling because the channels within it deliver the product versus your microneedling and then slathering the stuff on the top of the skin.
Gotcha.
Right? So it's actually penetrating as we're pushing those pins into the skin. And then we're utilizing a combination of things that we formulated for your skin type specifically to help to satisfy the issues that you were presenting with your skin, okay? So I do believe that you'll probably see some results within the next, we always give something 2 weeks to work because that's like the amount of time that it takes for the skin to the skin cells to turn over, right? Mm-hmm. And then that's why they say, do these things within 2 to 3 weeks because you've allowed your skin to heal, cellular turnover to occur, and now we're doing our next treatment by that time to keep that same type of cycle going, okay? And we will track this with making sure that we take our pictures within 2 weeks before our next treatment to see where we're at, and then continuing to, you know, do these things to help us to reach our goals that we've set together, okay? What else can I tell you? Side effects. There aren't any major side effects. You shouldn't feel any pain outside of this because of the topical. Tightness is one of them that you'll feel, but that's good. We want those pores to be constricted. We want that skin to be tight because that's letting us know that the things that we're doing are working, okay? Aftercare. So you want to leave this serum on for at least 3 hours after. So wash your skin tonight like late. Follow your normal skincare routine because your skin's going to be in a good place to receive the products that you use at home, okay? And it'll give the serums that we're using a chance to really penetrate, get in there, and do what they have to do before you wash it off, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to think, anything else? Do you have questions for me?
Nope. I'm just ready for my skin to look good.
Okay, girl, let's do it. Let's get started. Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
All right. How does that feel?
Fine.
Okay. And does it feel like you're numb?
Yeah, on this side it does.
Okay.
Definitely for sure on this side.
Not so much over here?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so we probably need to put some more. And then what I'll do is I'll start on the other side while this is hanging out. What about here?
Definitely all of this.
All this side?
Yeah.
What about here?
I think it's just like
the
this,
cheeky area?
Yeah.
Okay, what about down here? Still somewhere over there maybe?
The cheek and the chin.
Okay, so let's just lather it back up on this side.
I mentioned to April how I was not a fan of needles, and she did a great job at walking me through step by step exactly what to expect while getting this done.
Okay, so to get it going, I'm gonna show you what it feels like. Let me see your hand, okay? So, feel those pins?
Yeah.
And that's like me pushing like super gently.
Oh, wow.
So you can imagine like on your face, it could be really pokey and sharp to get it to the level that we need to get it to, right?
Okay.
And you can see the serum starting to come out. All right. All right, here we go. We're gonna start in the middle. Can you feel that?
Mm-mm.
Okay, good. Don't forget to stop me if anything, okay?
Okay.
And the areas of focus are going to be more so around your cheeks and your chin area.
I would say it took about a total of 30 minutes for her to do my entire face. It was not a painful process at all. It just felt like she was gently applying pressure to my skin. Something to keep in mind is there is serum coming out of the tool, so any excess serum that might drip out or may not go into my skin, you'll see she's just gently wiping that up. And like I mentioned, she is just super patient with me. She talked to me throughout the entire process, and overall it was just a nice experience. She was patient, she educated me along the way, and her space just felt really nice, beautiful, and relaxing. And if you're interested in checking out some of her other services and things that she offers, she's a YouTuber as well, and I'll link her info in the description box below in case you want to check her out. Is this an Aqua Gold thing like a new thing in the skincare space?
It's been around for a few years, like maybe like 5 years.
So when I was looking for videos on YouTube, I didn't see a lot of people
using it.
Mm.
Not a lot of people do. I haven't seen a significant amount of people using it because some people prefer to use, there's so many different devices out there. My guy, my medical provider and I, we just like the fact that sets it apart is that it has the channels that like delivers the concoction, and you can actually just make a custom formula for each person's face rather than just like slathering, a whole bunch of different things on top of the face. But the thing in the aesthetic industry is there's so many things that come out. Like people are always coming up with new devices and new things. And so things get pushed down and overlooked like all the time because it's such a competitive industry with like what's the newest, hottest device, you know? But that's also medicine. Like everything is about the, most up-to-date, evidence-based, information as far as and technology, and that's it's a fortunate thing, but sometimes, we can shoot ourselves in the foot like doing too much.
Yeah. Here is what my face is looking like immediately after finishing the treatment. And this is what my face was looking like later that evening. As you can see, it is a lot of redness in my face, a few little scars and little pricks in my face where you can see where the tool was used on my skin, but for the most part, very minimal redness, very minimal side effects, but I wouldn't encourage that you go somewhere after getting this treatment. Okay, out the shower, face has been washed, and I will say, washing my face felt like, whoa. It feels like my pores are like really open, but they're not. I can definitely feel that my face has gotten tighter. It feels super smooth, like I can definitely feel it. It's smoothed out really quickly. But I'm going to finish up the rest of my routine, follow it up with toner, essence, vitamin C, retinol, and then a serum and a moisturizer, and check back in with you all tomorrow. So here it is. All right, you all, so it is the next morning, and my face is still feeling a little bit tingly, but it's not as numb and tight as it felt yesterday. I know immediately after I got it done, around my mouth, it was like white and flaky, and it was cracked a little bit, like almost like chapped lips. But today, it's just like a little bit of tingling, and I still have some redness going on. I will say that pimple that I had yesterday, I don't know if y'all can see it, but the pimple that I had right here, it did go down a little bit. My face is feeling a little bit tight, but not uncomfortably tight. And I am having one breakout right here. But yeah, just checking in with you all to show you what my face is looking like the morning after. And I will check back in with you all later. I'm just going to rinse my face with some cold water this morning and put some moisturizer on my skin. And yeah, check back in with you all later. I wanted to show you all, I forgot to show you all this last night, but she gave me a couple goodies to take home with me as well. She gave me this targeted toning sterilized topical hyaluronic acid. If you all are into skincare, you know that hyaluronic acid is that good stuff. It's supposed to be really good for your skin. So She gave me a little bit of this to take home and to just include it into my cleansing routine. And she told me to basically, if I apply serums already, which I do, to just apply the serums from lightest to thickest or from lightest to heaviest. So I'm going to include this into my routine. And then she also gave me this other vial. She told me a couple days after my treatment to go ahead and apply this onto my skin. I forgot exactly what she said this does, but I'm probably just going to text her and ask her, what is this? But this is what it looks like. I don't know if y'all can see it. I will say it still tingles a lot and burns a little bit when I apply product to my face now on the second day. So hopefully by tomorrow or this evening, products won't sting as much when I apply it to my face. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but it definitely tingles now that I'm applying product to my face. Alright y'all, so it is the end of the first day after having their treatment, and I want to show you all that scar that was on my nose is practically gone. I don't know if you can see it, but it is gone. I felt it like peeling in the middle of the day, so that is a sign that my face, my skin is doing something. So I would say that the redness is no longer that noticeable, but I am going to hop in the shower and do my thing and check in with you all tomorrow morning to let you know if the product still stings, like when I wash my face with cleanser and do my whole toner, essence, vitamin C, the whole, you know, process, skin routine. And I'll check back in with you all tomorrow morning, give you all an update on how my skin is going. But so far, the breakout that was on my mouth is no longer there, and the scar that was on my nose has completely, not completely, it's still a little bit there, but it's not as dark as it was yesterday. And I have a little bit of a breakout there. I'm going to put a pimple patch on that, but yeah, I'll check in with you all tomorrow. I did notice a difference in my skin, so I did another quick check-in before the following morning. So far, cleansing my face, it's back to normal. My skin is feeling smooth, but a little bit dry in some places, but that's pretty normal after I get through washing my face. That scar that was on my nose is gone. It's not as dark as it was initially, and yeah, this is how my face is looking so far. So I'm going to finish up the rest of my cleansing routine, and I'll check back in with you all tomorrow. I will say after day 3, I didn't notice any drastic differences or changes occurring with my skin. However, I do remember when I was doing my research as well as chatting with April, that people mentioned that this does take about a week in order for you to see the full effects of this facial. Also, another thing to keep in mind regarding where my skin is currently at, regarding texture and discoloration. She also mentioned that it may take a few additional more treatments just to get the effects or the results that I'm looking to see in my skin. So I will be going to get a few more follow-up treatments. So if you like these kinds of videos, definitely give this one a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my channel. I'll continue to share my skincare journey as well as a few other things here on my channel. And if you're someone who has a similar skin situation or has acne scarring, just be patient with yourself, give yourself grace. Just know that we are all human, we go through things, and it's a process. So be sure to do your research in whatever it is you're choosing to do to your skin. Whatever you may decide to do to your skin, I hope you find a way to just love and embrace the skin you're in and to find a way to enjoy the process. I am in this with you. So till next time, bye.